The following is a special presentation of the First Horizon Green Sports Zone. This is the Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show. Welcome back to First Horizon's Green Sports Zone, and welcome to this year's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the West Green Buffaloes basketball team. We'll talk about the 2025-26 roster and who you'll see in blue and gold this year, and talk about who you'll see on their schedule in conference, non-conference, and the holiday classics. But first, we need to get a quick word in from our sponsors first, so we'll be right back after this quick message here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone. The Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show is brought to you by Gateway Ford Nissan, Tommie's Plumbing, and by First Horizon Bank.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Welcome back to First Horizon's Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show, where we cover everything on the court with the West Green Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with Buffs head coach Alan Tolliver.
What's up, buddy?
It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
We're back on the hardwood now. The show's back. Everybody's favorite show's back.
Everybody's favorite. Has to be.
It doesn't win Coach's Show of the Year, though.
It does not.
Back on the court, though. You've actually been on the court once this year.
We have. We've already got one in the book.
Already 1-0 on the season. Played University High last night. Picked up a win in Johnson City in Brooks Gym. We'll talk about that on the back half, though. Let's start with the roster in the first half of this interview. This was meant to be a preview interview before the season started. A little late on this due to football, but never too late to go through the roster and tell everybody who they'll see in blue and gold this year. So from top to bottom, however way you want to go through it, numerically, alphabetically, by class, tell us who we'll see in blue and gold this year.
I'm going to start with the young guys. I'll start low and work our way up. We're going varsity, JV, everybody?
Go varsity.
Go varsity? All right. So starting with the younger guys, I'm going to go with freshmen first. You got Josiah Dawson and Carter Stills, guys that you're going to see quite a bit of minutes from this year, I expect. Both played well last night, but I'm going to leave that for the second half of the show. They both got good IQs for the game, very smart, and very –
That's
one
not
second.
Convenient.
Both got high motors. Very good kids, great IQ for the game. I think I may have already said that part, but just looking forward to what they can do here for the next 4 years and really just this year. That's what I'm going to worry about right now. Then you got Lucas Winstead. He's got a torn ACL right now. I just had surgery. He's rehabbing, working really hard in rehab. Maybe, possibility, hopefully he could be back by January. Not sure if it'll be varsity ready by January, but hopefully be back and get some JV minutes in there. Then you got, I'm just going to go ahead and hit all my freshmen, I guess. I'm going to hit Julian Greenlee, another freshman guard coming in, younger guy, growing into it a little bit, left-handed, works really hard. Most of you probably know his dad. Super good kid. Then my sophomore class got Titus Shelton, Parker Arnott, Luke Heck, Braden Reedy. Is that it? Is that all of them?
That was 4. You got 4?
I think so.
Okay.
Got 4. That's right. Yeah. So that's my sophomore class. Expecting a lot of big things out of them from top to bottom, really. Got Luke in there, going to be a bruiser, going to be a battler. Was our second leading rebounder last night in the game. Still get into that later. Titus, y'all saw him some last year. Played some pretty big minutes there at certain times last year. Grew a little bit, grew into his body. Works super hard, super good kid. Then you got Parker Arnott, got a transfer. Good kid, works super hard. Great shooter, great on defense, talks a lot. Very, very open-minded. Communicates about as good as anybody we got, talks all the time. Talks even when he's not in the game. He kept stats for us last night. Kept up everything, nudged me on the shoulder. Hey, Coach, he's got 3 fouls. Appreciate it, buddy. Then you got Braden Reedy. I'm just going to go through everybody. Great hop man, comes into practice every day, tries to get better, works hard. Super good kid. Biggest motivator we got, I'd say. And just all around, that's a good sophomore group. Got a pretty good young class. Juniors, we only got 2 of them, Bradley Caldwell and Skylar Thornburg. Heard about them a little bit in the preview to start the season. Bradley and Skylar are 2 opposites. Bradley's going to look to score for you, shoots the ball pretty well, especially if he sees that first one go in. He sees the first one go in, guys, you just better buckle up because he's going to knock a few more down behind it. And then Skylar's another guy, he's going to play, he's a defensive guy first. He's going to sit down, he's going to walk in, he's going to play good defense. Offensively, makes the right play for the most time. Gets 2 feet, kicks, creates for others more than he does himself. And that's always nice to have a few players like that in there. And then I'll get to my 3 seniors, Peyton Shelton, Stretch, and Elijah. Blessed to have 2 of them come back with a lot of minutes. Played a lot of minutes from sophomore year on. Started every game last year. Stretch started every game as a sophomore. Elijah started a few games as a sophomore. Now they're into the senior position, taking more of a leadership role, and they've bought into it. They've been very good for those young guys, just kind of helping them because they've been there. They've been in their shoes. They know what it's like to play against a bunch of seniors and juniors in a game. Really, not a ton of JV minutes for them. I just jumped straight into the varsity role and love what I've seen out of him. Peyton stepped up, grew into his body a little bit, just trying to build that confidence out of him a little bit. And once his confidence starts growing, he does some really good things. Looking forward to just how his season progresses for him. But I think that was all of them. I hit all 13.
No juniors?
2.
Bradley
and Skylar.
You're right. I missed that part. You were
in
the transition from going to juniors.
That's what I thought. I think that's everybody, right?
I think that's everybody. One question I'll ask too, I've asked a few coaches this now that I guess it's just a thing in high school basketball now, transfers. It's always a weird conversation, and I've had the conversation with a couple coaches already, but having a transfer come in with the new rule that the TSSAA has allowed there to be a one-time transfer. Now, how has that process went for you, bringing in a transfer, going through that, and then getting them acclimated to the West Green style of basketball?
Yeah, it's definitely been a change. Been a different pace. Just different philosophies of coaches, really. Getting used to a whole new team, whole new players that you've really not grown up with or known. So just for the transfers to come in and just be able to acclimate to that kind of style. I'm going to say my coaching style is not the same as everybody else's. And I don't know. I thought they've adapted well. They come in every day ready to work. They've not questioned anything. They showed up to every workouts. Came up every day of summer. So it's just really nice to see that. Kids come in ready to work and really not question anything you tell them to do, even though they might have been taught differently for their whole life. I come in and tell them something else and they've not questioned it. They always give it 100% effort, and I appreciate that from them. So it's definitely going to be a different style of game, I think. I think you're going to see a lot more kids bouncing around with that one time. But
already have.
Yeah, I already have, really. I mean, it's really not even opened up.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get to the point where you don't even have to have a reason.
Yeah.
It's not going to have to be for mental health or education, or it's not going to be for anything like that. I think they're going to end up saying, hey, you get one time.
For no reason.
Use it how you want to.
Yeah.
Once you use it, good luck. And I think eventually that's what it's going to turn into. I don't know how many other people agree with that, but I think that's what it's pretty much going to turn into.
It's always a topic of conversation. That's why I've tried to sit down and in these preview editions ask every coach that's had a transfer come in. I try to ask them that question. I think there may have been one that I didn't ask, but moving on to the next question. Normally I would ask, how do you like how the team has meshed together early in preseason action and throughout your practices leading into your first game? But you had your first game last night.
Yeah, we
so
did.
You got to see the team on the court in a regular season game last night for the first time. And with it being an 18-point win, I'm assuming your answer here is going to be good. But how happy are you with how this team is meshing so far this year?
So far, I mean, I'll be honest with you, that was kind of a worry for just the 3 coaches when we sat down. I mean, you've got that many freshmen, that many sophomores, and then that few lower upperclassmen. Just getting them used to playing with each other. I mean, you know, that's a big thing in basketball. You got to know how each other plays. And for us to kind of try to figure that out early, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of waiting. I figured it would be towards the middle of December before we started gelling together. So it was nice to see that last night. I hope that we continue to build on that. But, you know, with a young group, you're going to take your bumps and your bruises along the way. You're probably going to take some losses you shouldn't, may win a few that you shouldn't. But I think overall, I'm excited with where it's going. Like I said, the leadership from the seniors has been a big help. Somebody those guys look up to. And I think overall, by the time the end of the season hits, I hope we're playing our best ball. You know, it's the time you always want to play your best ball, but with that 18-point win to start the season, it felt good to start the year out like that.
Another question that I like to ask is losing seniors and having to pin leadership on new players. You did lose 3 seniors last year, but fortunately one of your leaders on the team was a junior last year that is now stepping in to his senior season at Aiden Layman's, and you've got Elijah Williams coming back too, who was the point guard. That was also a leader on that team. So bringing back 2 leaders from last year's team bringing back 2 leaders last year, even though you lost 3 seniors, how comforting is it knowing that you don't have to pin new leadership on a new senior and that you've already got those players that were leaders before?
Yeah, I mean, that was huge for us just because, I mean, we didn't even really have to tell them to like, hey, you're seniors now, you've got to lead. Like, we come in first day of summer and they're, nope, we're not doing that in high school. We're not going to do that. Getting stretches started, I don't have to say it. I could be in the office getting stuff out and I come back in here, they're already stretched, ready, waiting on me to get ready to go. So just to have those guys that's been around for 4 years, kind of seeing how the ranks work, and luckily with them 2, I didn't really have to say much. They kind of accepted the role and they've been running with it. So it's been good for that. And I mean, Peyton's even started to come out of his shell a little bit. You can hear him talking to the younger guys, just kind of guiding them and helping them out along the way. And man, just the way they're meshing right now and getting along is what you love to see. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting it to take form until closer to the middle of December, but to see it taken off earlier is always a good sign for us.
Got 1 game out of the way in University High, got some next week in a Thanksgiving Classic. We'll talk about it in just a minute, though. We'll talk about who they've got on their schedule in that next week and throughout the rest of the season. We'll go through the entire schedule, go through conference, non-conference opponents, and the holiday classics. But first, we need to get a word in from our sponsors first, so stick with us. We'll talk about that right after this break here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Tommie's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommie's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommie's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Welcome back to First Horizon's Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the West Green Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with West Green head coach Alan Tolliver. Another year of Alan Tolliver shows, which means another year of Celsius flavors. 3rd year of Celsius, and we're still going.
We still ain't run out of flavors.
We're still going. Well, of course, it being a new year, we'll have a new list. So, unfortunately, this will be the only time that this one will probably be at the top of the list just because it's the only one we've tried. But we talked about dreading it last year. We might as well go ahead and get it out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way. We pushed
Cherry
it back
cola.
all year last year.
Cherry cola. Have you tried it?
No, you have.
I cheated. I did try it because it was offered to me, and I couldn't turn it down. I don't know.
Couldn't open it, man.
I guess the intrigue of thinking it's going to be nasty drew me into wanting to try it early.
It doesn't smell
It
bad.
smells exactly
smells
like a
bottle
cherry
cap.
Coke. Oh, what?
You know those little bottle caps? The
The
cola
candy?
flavors?
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
I promise you it's not going to taste good, though.
Like, for sure,
Like 100%.
you're predetermining my decision.
Keep an open mind.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
Keep an open mind.
It's better than regular cola.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Definitely will not be finishing it.
I think cola was the first year, so we didn't rank them 1 to 10.
We just put it on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, for sure. It's not going to get above a 5.
Oh, no.
It's so flat. I know it's not supposed to be like a soda. It's not supposed to
Yeah.
pop, but
It got worse with each sip. Though.
yeah, it really does.
It got worse.
Last year, the lowest rating that you had on one was a 2. Well, both of us gave Fantasy Vibe a 2.
That was awful, though.
Yeah, it was awful. This might beat it. I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely.
What was Fantasy Vibe?
It was like that marshmallow. Was it the marshmallow?
I think
one?
so.
Yeah, it was awful.
Bad. This goes into the category of unfinishable.
Yeah,
If you had an S tier list, you'd put this one on the unfinished list.
Yeah, like when I walk out of this gym, it's probably going.
This is a poured out
Yeah,
on the tier list.
we still bought it though. Had to.
Does it get a 2?
One more try.
I'll go 2.
Do we really want to give it a 2? I'll give it a 2.
I don't think it deserves. I mean, Fantasy Vibe was bad too.
Fantasy Vibe was back. Dude, we took one drink of that one.
I honestly don't. I can't give this a 3.
I'll stick with 2.
I'll stick
It's
with 2.
awful,
It's
though.
bad.
Do not suggest.
You won't see me take another sip. So,
No, it's not good.
on to the basketball talk now. Just put that
It's
behind
just-
us, literally and
these are bad.
figuratively. But you've got one game out of the way with University High. Got a loaded schedule in front of you now. You've got Thanksgiving coming up next week. You've got a tough non-conference schedule. Of course, you've got conference ahead of you also. Want to talk about that first since conference is, of course, the most important game. So
sure.
you've still got the same crop of teams in there with South Green, Chucky Doak, Johnson County, and Happy Valley. Hampton has now moved back down to Class 1A. Unicoi County moving from Class 3A to 2A, joining you all in the District 1 2A conference. Take me through the conference and everything you expect this year.
I mean, Hampton for Unicoi is.
Is it a fair trade-off?
I feel like it's a wash.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You got one and replaced it with somebody that's just as good.
Yep.
So, I mean, really expect them to come in. They went to Sub-State last year, took Fulton down to, I mean, they lost.
Right.
They had a chance to tie it. I think they had 3 shots at the end to tie it. So, I mean, no, they're going to be good. They returned a lot of key pieces. Probably one of the better guards in East Tennessee. So, I mean, you know they're going to be tough. I mean, South Green's won it for 3 years in a row. So you can't count Hosey out. I mean, you know they're going to win. They're going to play good ball, good fundamental basketball. They're going to be good. I'm expecting big things from Chucky Doak. I think Chucky Doak's going to be a good, much improved team. I think they're going to impress a lot of people. Johnson County and Happy Valley. I've watched Johnson County play a couple times this summer. They get after it. New coach down there, Ethan's doing a good job with them. I think they're going to get after it. play fast. I think they're going to get up in you and make you take care of the basketball. So typical Johnson County style,
Yep.
I feel like. Happy Valley, man, you know Shane's going to do a good job. He does a good job every year. And, I mean, then you got us. So I'm expecting big things from my group. Last year, first time in school history, make the district championship. That was always nice. Didn't go the way we wanted it to. It's kind of some of them. I know you said we was going to talk about goals and aspirations. We sat down after tryouts, talked. It's kind of some of them goals that the older guys and even the younger guys has laid out. A lot of those younger guys came up last year and watched that game. They would love to do that again, and another big hope for them is they want to host another region game. And I love those goals and aspirations, reachable things, attainable things. Going to have to put in a lot of work though. You're young, going to hit a lot of growing pains down through the road. And that kind of leads to the non-conference game scheduled. You got Gibbs on there, you got Crockett on there, just some bigger schools that I think is going to help us prepare for, if we're lucky to make that run again in tournament. You never know, you might get bounced in the first round of districts and never make it. So, but you always just want to prep for that just in case. I think Crockett, you know, they're going to be good. They're going to be fast, physical. Got to play them some this summer. Then Gibbs, we used to play them in a home and away. Got away from it there last year, but we got them back on the schedule this year. Then
Away only?
Away only, yeah. You got Cherokee on there, another bigger school. So definitely tried to bulk the schedule up a little bit more this year. We got Cosby on there. They're going to be a good 1A team. Got a transfer from Johnson County that seemed to give us fits the last couple of years. He's been there. He's good. They got some shooters to go with it. They're going to be a good ball club. So top to bottom, I think the schedule is going to be challenging for us. Looking forward to that challenge. See how the boys react. And, you know, we got the typical tournaments that we play in every year, going to Claiborne County next Tuesday. Got Cumberland.
Yeah.
Yep. Got Thanksgiving tournament there at Claiborne County. Always love going over there, eat the Frosty Freeze a couple times. You know, it's a good time. Then you got the Big H Classic at Cherokee.
I love going over there and eating the Big H barbecue.
Eating the barbecue. Hey, man, that last year they gave me vouchers. I'd go to the
Really?
concession stand. Yeah. Had
How can media get that? Hey,
Yeah.
I need to holler
coaching
at-
staff. You on the staff?
You put me on the list.
You
I
put
get
you
a
on the
voucher,
list. I'll
yeah.
get you a voucher, man. Get you
I'll
some
take
free
that.
nachos. Those barbecue fries are pretty good too.
I've not tried those. I've
No.
done the nachos and the sandwich.
Yeah, I got the barbecue fries last year. That's pretty good.
I wonder if they have barbecue tots this year.
I don't know. I know they got Big H. You want me to ask him?
Give them a recommendation.
I'll tell you. Dude, have you ever been there, like to the Big
I've
H?
not been inside, no.
Me and my brother went and played McDonald Hills golf course out there one day. Stopped back by there, dude. They had a barbecue grilled cheese.
Ooh,
It was really good.
that does sound
With
good.
curly fries.
That does sound good.
It was good. But back to basketball. No, super excited for the season. Got a jam-packed schedule. Looking forward to it. Like I said, next Tuesday we open up with Cumberland Gap. It's going to be interesting to see how we go in and play after that first game. First game was super unselfish. We had 4 guys in double figures, and then the 2 guys that missed double figures had 9 and 8.
So you could have had 6.
We almost had 6, and I'm not going to say any names. They know who they are. All of them, actually. If we made our free throws, all 6 of them would have been in double digits. 8 for 20, I think. So some free throw shooting in our future, for sure. But Cumberland Gap played them last year, first round Thanksgiving tournament. Super good team, well coached, very physical, athletic, gets up and down the floor well. So it'll be a good test for us after that University High game. Excited to see how it goes. Would love to put ourselves on that winning side of the bracket. So hopefully we can make some runs down that. Last 2 years we've been there. Got bounced in the first game by, both times have been by 3 points or less. So I'd like to get over that hump and just kind of make a little run at that thing. Corey puts on a good tournament over there, takes care of the players, takes care of the coaches. First night up there, every team gets a pizza for every 2 players. Nice. So players are even getting fed after the game. So that's a great tournament for the kids to go to. And now that they're in our opposing region now, I kind of give you a look to see them in case you might see them in that opposing region game. So, but overall, I think from district top to bottom, I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be pretty pretty even conference. I think it's going to be some good battles. Excited to get the year started. We kind of got it already started.
Be a while before you get here at home.
Yeah, December 1st.
Yeah, and won't hit a home game until the month of December, so be on the road for the first
2 weeks.
Yeah, 4 games for sure.
Yeah, 4 games on the road. It's good. It's good for us. Builds character.
You pretty much hit everything I had to ask in the second half. You hit conference, non-conference, holiday tournaments, UH game. Of course, did well up there, 18-point win. I know you're happy about that one.
Yeah, well, super happy about it. Just the way, shared the ball, played together. Stretch missed a triple-double by 2 assists. I think he had 16 points, 13 or 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. So he barely missed that mark.
Can't start the season much better than that.
No, we're not going to talk about. I'll lay him off the hook today. I'll lay him off the hook. But no, Luke Heck came in, man. He had double-digit rebounds. He almost had a double-double in his first varsity start.
Close to 10 points?
9 points. So, and then you have Titus. Like I said, I have big hopes and expectations for Titus. Come in, man. He works his tail off. If he's not in the gym here, most of the time he's asking his mom if she'll take him over to the middle school to get some shots up. So just super hard worker, and that showed last night. He had a couple key shots for us. And then you got Elijah. You know what you're going to get out of Elijah. Didn't shoot free throws great. You're going to have games like that where you don't shoot them great. He ran everything to perfection. He done what you wanted him to do. He got people calmed down when they needed to. Josiah led us in scoring, had 16 or 17. Played with some confidence. I liked what I saw out of him. And Carter Stills came in off the bench. First play off the bench. Finds himself, we make a pass, he cuts down to the corner. And you know you're at ETS, you're at the Brooks gym. They got the college line and the high school line.
Yeah, does he step behind the college line?
He's behind the college line. Lets that thing fly. Doosh. And then after that, dude, he just had it going.
It grows your confidence if you hit it from behind that college line.
Yep, and he hit that first one, and then about 2 plays later, he hit a second one. So, he finished with 10 points in his varsity debut. So
that's pretty good. Varsity debut for Josiah, also leading you in scoring. With 17. So it's got to be encouraging having both of your freshmen step in there. One lead you in scoring and one join 2 other upperclassmen with double-digit scoring.
Yeah. I love sharing the wealth. And I told him, I was like, guys, we can be as successful as we want to be. We can make it as terrible as we want it to be. And I think if we continue to share the ball like that, we'll make some noise, I think.
I think we should leave before the lights cut out on us.
They cut out, but y'all didn't get to see that.
They cut out a second time, but it was during the break. So we'll go ahead and cut it off now before they cut us off. I've been looking at, I'm thirsty again, but I refused to take another sip. It did, but it's so bad.
It is.
Like it quenches your thirst, but at what cost?
Yeah, I got water in the office if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that one.
I got
Wash it out.
Yeah, we'll get that out of our mouth.
I think that's all I got, though.
That's all I got,
Got Thanksgiving week next week. We'll probably take next week off.
Yeah, it's good.
It's always the toughest week to do interviews. That and around the
that
holidays.
And Christmas.
Just either holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I didn't mention it on any of the others. Don't know if anybody else watches any of the others just because they're usually just whatever team you're supporting, that's what show you watch. But probably take next week off. It's always tough to do interviews around Thanksgiving time whenever you got tournaments in Cumberland Gap,
Girls are going to
Jonesboro,
Gibbs.
Bluff City. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to get interviews nailed down during Thanksgiving week. But until next time, don't think there's anything else I've got left unless there's anything you got.
I'm all out. I said this would be our shortest show of the year, and we still went for an hour and 15 minutes.
They won't see all of that, though.
No, they won't see all that.
They know
Y'all
that all
only
they
see
get
about
cut. 30.
I was going to say 25.
25, you're probably close. Probably 30 after all the commercials I got to run.
Got to thank the ads.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all our sponsors. Tommie's Plumbing especially. Gary's Paint and Body Shop. First Horizon Bank as always too. Pizza Inn. Everybody that sponsors us here at First Horizon's Green Sports Zone. Thank you all very much. But unless there's anything else you've got, that's all.
I'm done.
All right. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing Alan Tolliver Show. Look forward to seeing you next time here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone.